everyone, my name is Genevieve Samlal. I'm a fourth year Justice Studies student at the University of Guelph-Humber with an area of emphasis in community and justice services. For me, I do love being in an academic environment, but at the same time, I really love to apply myself in a practical setting. And Guelph-Humber in itself really was able to provide this for me. As a Justice Studies student in your second and third year, in both years, you were able to complete 100 hours of field placement. And this was something that I was so amazed by. And I thought that this would be an amazing opportunity for me. I was also really interested in the aspect of some of the facilities that we had and some of the societies and clubs that we have on Guelph-Humber that really helped fuel my passion for the criminal justice field. I think that I was really able to envision myself being a student at Guelph-Humber. And this is ultimately what made my decision so strong and why I thought Guelph-Humber was such a unique institution to attend. So out of all the classes and labs and assignments that I completed at Guelph-Humber, one of my most favorite and most memorable was definitely our Canadian Social Problems course. This course ultimately looks at examining key social problems that are prevalent in Canadian society. It really incorporates both an academic portion of the course as well as a practical portion of the course. The practical component of it is a supervised late night street walk, which is accompanied by your professor. You really get to bridge your understanding from an academic sense to a practical sense, because you really get to see how some of these social problems play out, but not in a sense that you're reading it through a text in a textbook or something like that, but you really get to see it through your own eyes and from an individual perspective. So at my second year, I completed my placement at the Ministry of Attorney General Family Court Division. When I was at the Family Court, I worked as a court support clerk. And this was very interesting because I got to see the court through an administrative perspective and things that happened behind the scenes. While I was there, I got to look at different documentations, different procedures, and different things that they had going on. And it was really interesting to learn and to bridge my understanding from what I learned in an academic setting to really doing these things in real life. My third year placement at the Ontario Court of Appeal. So while I was in this capacity, I worked as a civil and criminal records management clerk. And in the records department, I was able to arrange files and things like that and get them ready to actually be served in court. I was able to attend inmate court, which happens on a 2-week basis at the Court of Appeal. So I was able to sit in on some of those cases and really, again, apply what I was learning in an academic environment to a practical setting. So I was able to witness their appeal and also the responses of the justices and many of the court administrators that also work there too. So it was really interesting to get that insight from this experience also. My first work study position was as a research support peer. And research support peers are an extension of our library services department, and we work very closely with our academic librarians. In my role, I got to assist students with developing different search strategies, assistance with citations and creating their citations, as well as accessing some of the essential resources that can really help to develop their assignments or labs that they're working on. So this fall, I will be attending Ryerson University for a master's degree in criminology and social justice. And in terms of work experience, I will be working, I'm currently working with the Canadian Border Services Agency in their intelligence and enforcement division. So thank you so much for taking the time to listen to me through this alternative format. And I really hope that perhaps I can see you on campus come the fall time. Thank you so much. Bye.